Hi everybody, this is Candace for TLC Designs, and it is day 3 of the holiday card videos, and we are going to make this card today. So with day 3, we're to make an interactive card project with Snow Family Fun Digi Stamp Set and the Snow Family Fun Digi Papers. So what I did was, here is a couple of the snow families, and the sentiment actually that I'm going to use, it's from a Forest Pals Digi Stamp Set. And here is paper I used, and then the See You in the Center die set interactive is what I used. I've kind of prepped everything, but I thought I would show you how it goes together. It's quite easy once you have all the pieces. So the first one is I cut out of white cardstock, and then I cut the die out with the pattern paper and glued them together so it's nice and sturdy when you're going to have a lever for the image. Next thing I did was I used the large die cut, put it down in the center to cut out, because that's where I'm going to have my snowmen that are going to move. I also, with this die that comes with the set, I just kind of trimmed on the bottom there. That way when I put it on here, there's room for someone, or who the recipient of the card, to be able to move. And then also with this die, there's that little center die, which I used right there. The other things I've already prepped, but these two die, or actually this die, which is the lever, you're going to cut 2, which I did, and glue them together. With these 2 dies, you're actually going to cut 4 and then glue 2 together, so you have 2 when you're done. And then this little one, you're actually going to cut 8, and you're going to glue 2 together, so you end up with 4. Then the nice thing with this die is there's this little die cut, and it says tool. And I actually cut that about 4 times and then glued them together. This is where, when we're going to place the brads on, you put it through, and you'll see when I put it together, to fold down the brad. That way it's not tight and it's going to be smooth moving. So the other trick I did with this particular die is I made myself a little cheat sheet, I guess you'd say, where you can see all the brads in the back. And so I know when I go to put it together that I'm going to put it together correctly. So first things first, we are going to, if I remember correctly, see, here I go. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this lever, and you want where there's 3. So if I'm going to pick these 3, I'm going to put this middle one there. If I want these 3, then I'm going to put the middle one there. So I want it there, so I'm going to go ahead, and put a brad. You're going to need 7 brads for this. So, and it doesn't matter what color, because you're going to cover them up. So the next thing I'm going to do is back here, I'm going to use the tool, and then I'm going to put the brad down, and I'm going to pull the tool out. That way you can see it's really easy to move. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one here, and I'm I'm going to put another one on the back. And actually the easiest thing to do, put your brads through. Then turn it over. On the other side, you're going to put your brads through. And then what you're going to do is, I'm just going to see here. I'm just trying to see. No, I actually want it. So before I flatten these brads, I got to put the arm in. And it's going to go there. And now I can go ahead and use my tool and put that brad down, pull it out, go to the next one, put that brad in, pull my tool out. All right, and then this arm I'm going to put in here. And I probably should have done that first, but it's all right. And I'm going to use my tool. And I'm going to put the brad down, just like so. All right. And so you can see how nice that moves. All right. So then same thing on the other side. Start with the smaller one, put the two in. I had tried with the tool, like only doing 2, but I found it wasn't so smooth. Like doing the 4 really helped. We're going to put that down. Actually, I'll do this first. I'm going to put that in there. We're going to put that there, and now I'm going to flatten the brads. So you can see, once all the pieces are prepped, it's very easy to put together, and it's makes a super cute card, interactive card. So actually I was right not doing that, because now I gotta make sure the brad doesn't go with that. All right, so, and the nice thing is I can keep this tool with my set, so I don't have to do the tool anymore. And you can see how nicely that works. So, and now I'm going to just figure out where I'm going to put these guys. And now what I'm going to do is use foam tape. Where's my foam tape? And I'm going to go around the card. This way it stands up and the mechanism will work. But you need to make sure that you're not blocking where it's moving. So you can see that gives it a lot of room to wiggle. And I think I might just put a little bit here. Oops. And just a tad here. Just so when it goes down on the cardstock base, it's gonna function good. So again, I'm gonna make sure It's moving good. And now I can remove the backing. I get my little handy tool to help remove the backing. Oops, just the backing. Fussy backing. Okay. Come on, last backing. And there we go. Now we're going to put this right down on the base. And now you can see I still got moving parts. So then I'm going to put these guys down. And what I like to do, make sure they're out, is using foam tape, or foam squares, I mean. I actually put it in the middle, but because these ones are thin, I have to double it up because I want the snowman to be above the brats. And I'm going to do the same on this side. And I'm just going to put him down. So then you can see how they come together. Super cute. And then I also am going to have him holding the letter. So they come in together. All right. And then the sentiment I used was happiness is real when shared. So they're sharing happy mail. All right, and I'm just going to glue the sentiment down. And again, the sentiment is from Forest Friends. So love that TLC. You can mix and match all the sets. All right, pretty cute, huh? And now I'm going to cover up that brad with this snowflake. And this was just a die cut I had in my stash. And I'm going to put another snowflake over here. And another one up by the mama snowman. All right. And that kind of hides that. And the only thing, I cut the arch a little too much where my brad's showing. So I'm going to have to get something to fix that. But in the meantime, just putting gems, oops, in the center of my snowflakes. That one's kind of coming off. Glue's not quite dry yet. To add to the card. And how cute is that? All right, so now to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. All right, so I actually found a little snowflake punch I had, and it covers that one brad up nicely. I'm just gonna add a little gem there so that it doesn't interfere with the interactive. And then I'll just add some more of that little snowflake die around the card. And then again, put these little gems in the center just to give the snowflake some sparkle. All right, and then the last thing is with the action stamps, I'm going to use this little guy and I'm going to stamp them right there to show the receiver that this needs to go back and forth. I'm just sorry for the noise, just getting my little acrylic block out. So, and then I'm just going to stamp it like that. I'm actually going to put it up a little higher on my acrylic block so I'm not knocking that little guy, and just gonna ink it up. And just like that. So now the receiver knows. I'll get it more in the camera for you to do that. So there's our interactive snow family fun card for day 3. Hope you can join me for day 4 and what we create. Thanks for stopping by.